Sebastian, and this is Mrs. Mann's class, and reading The Library by Sarah Stewart. Elizabeth Brown entered the world, dropping straight down from the sky. Elizabeth Brown entered the world, skinny, nearsighted, and shy. She didn't like to play with dolls. She didn't like to skate. She learned to read quite early and act and in incredible rate. She always took a book to bed with a flashlight under the sheet. She'd make a tent of covers and read herself to sleep. Elizabeth Brown went off to school, dragging her steamer trunk. Elizabeth Brown unpacked her books, breaking the upper bunk. She sat in her classes and doodled on the pad and drifted in dreams of entering readers' pad. She manufactured library cards and checked out books to friends, then shocked them with her midnight raids to collect the books again. Elizabeth Brown preferred a book to going on a date. While friends went out and danced till dawn, she stayed up really late. She took the train one afternoon and promptly lost her way. So bought a house and settled down to During for pay. Elizabeth Brown walked into town. Summer, fall, winter, and spring. Elizabeth Brown walked into town looking for only one thing. She didn't want potato chips. She didn't want new clothes. She went straight to the bookstore. May I have one of those? Elizabeth Brown walked right back home, and read. She even read while she exercised and standing on her head. She made a list of grokers and tucked it right in her book and lost the list among the fruits and left with nothing to cook. She read about Greek gods, vacuuming the floor, attending only her book. She walked into a door. Books were piled on top of chairs and spread across the floor. Her shell began to fall apart as she read more and more. Big books made from very solid stacks on which teacups could rest. Small books became the building blocks for busy little guests. When volumes climbed the portal walls and blocked the big front door, she had to face the awful fact she could not have one more. Elizabeth Brown walked into town that very afternoon. Elizabeth Brown walked into town whistling a happy tune. She didn't want a bicycle. She didn't want silk bows. She didn't. She went straight to the courthouse. She didn't want a bicycle. She didn't want silk bows. She went straight to the courthouse. May I have one of those? The form was done at donation. She quickly wrote this line, i.e. Brown give to the town all that was ever mine. Elizabeth Brown moved in with a friend and lived to a ripe old age. They walked to the library day after day and turned page after page. After page. This book is The Library, and a lady read so many books, like 2 million, and then they became building blocks. Then the cat could barely get over the books, and then they blocked the front door, and then she could barely get out the door, and she called and give away that was ever mine. And they built a library out of all her books. Then people went, oh, there. Bye.